8 years ago, the Republican candidate for the US presidency was asked the name of Pakistan's leader. George W. Bush replied, "The new Pakistani general, he's just been elected." Not elected. This guy took over office. It took just over 2 years and the Twin Towers to ensure that George W. Bush knew who the general was.
Let me right away say that Pakistan has taken a considered decision to be a part of the coalition, to be with the United States, to fight terrorism in all its forms, wherever it exists.
And over the years, that relationship continued to blossom to the tune of $11 billion in military aid. But things back home never went as smoothly, and eventually President Musharraf had to take drastic action, inspired by another American president.
I would at this time venture to read out an excerpt of President Abraham Lincoln, especially to all my listeners in the United States.
The president said he was taking his cue from President Lincoln.
He broke laws, he violated the Constitution, he usurped arbitrary power, he trampled individual liberties. His justification was necessity.
It took 2 days for the US president to issue a cautious response.
We expect there to be elections as soon as possible. Having said that, I did remind the Prime Minister that President Musharraf has been a strong fighter against extremists and radicals.
But eventually, even he was forced to say what he had always avoided.
We believe strongly that in elections, and that you ought to have elections soon, and you need to take off your uniform. You can't be the president and the head of the military at the same time.
The president said he did what was necessary to save the country.
I would like to ask, is democracy more important than the country? If the country is going down and becoming a failed state, is arresting that more important, or running a democratic system, so-called democratic system, more important?
But President Bush sent his man halfway around the world to let the general know what he was thinking.
Emergency rule is not compatible with free, fair, and credible elections. The people of Pakistan deserve an opportunity to choose their leaders free from the restrictions that exist under a state of emergency.
The buzz in Washington now is that President George W. Bush is looking elsewhere for an ally. But the general claims that the US is 200% behind him.
Let me put it this way. They show concern on the democratic front. They show concern over my uniform. But they are totally on board.
And as General Musharraf has shown over 8 years, once you know him, he's quite difficult to forget. Amir Naqvi, Dawn News.
Finally, how confident are you that